Hi, this is Jay Peak. Hope everybody's having fun being quarantined. I know it's kind of crazy right now, but I'm getting a lot of calls and a lot of questions about our sales funnels because obviously agents are having to work from home more now, and it's quite interesting when you really think about it that a lot of agents have been wanting to do this for a long time, but now they're really pushed to do that because there's really no other choice with all the quarantining and everything going around. Simply people either can't meet or they don't want to meet. So I thought I'd talk to you more in detail about my system and really how it works for my practice on a larger scale, because I think it's so important when you think about sales funnel and how do you sell from home, how do you generate leads, and you say, well, how does it really work? And what's my experience? So let me tell you what it has really worked for me in my practice and really how we build sales funnels for other agents just like you if you're watching this. So really what I have is not just one funnel. And I get that question a lot. What funnel works the best and, what's more profitable and what products do you sell are more profitable and stuff like that. And there's answers to all those. But the reality is that my market is the senior market. That's who I market to. That's who I like working with. They like working with me. It just makes a lot of sense. And so if you think about it, someone that's turning 65, there's several products that you can sell them. One, if you get them just before they're 65, you could sell them a health plan so you can make money off that. But when they turn 65, they need a Medicare supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan. They need a drug plan, dental and vision insurance, a final expense or maybe a life insurance plan. Maybe they have a 401k to roll over with you. So, there's 5 or 6 different product lines that you have a opportunity of selling one person that's in that market. If you work with business owners, for example, I work with business owners as well, but it's not as big as the senior market for me. But with business owners, for example, let's just say that they may need a buy-sell agreement. Maybe they need group health insurance, group dental insurance, right? Maybe an IUL is a really good fit for them for retirement planning. So there's a lot of different products that you can offer your target market. So I think if I could encourage you with anything is just one, learn what your target market is. Who do you want to be when you grow up? A lot of agents out there just kind of talk to everybody, and if you can fog a mirror here, can you sign an application too? And that's really not the way that successful agents do it. Just remember that specialists always make more money. And so if you know that, then and you're going after a target market, wherever that is, maybe it's seniors, maybe it's people that are 50 years old to 55. Maybe that's your target market for IULs, for example, and you do Roth conversions and stuff like that. Maybe it's business owners. Whatever it is that you go after, think about that demographic and that market and what products or services that they're buying that they may not be buying from you, but they're buying from somebody else. I'll give you an example. I used business owners a while ago, and really an area that a lot of agents don't think about is HR and payroll. Okay, so I just mentioned business insurance and buy-sell agreements and group insurance, and those are all the obvious things, but they're doing their HR, either they have one internally or they're outsourcing that, or for example, their payroll. Maybe they have a payroll company. What if you create a sales funnel for payroll? What if you create a company for HR? And even if you didn't do it, maybe you had a referral agreement with somebody else, right? So let me say that a different way. You're going after the business owner market, and everybody is going in with XYZ company trying to sell supplemental products or, whatever, group insurance or whatever it is. But you're going in from a different angle with HR, with payroll, right? And you get in that way, and then you end up, oh, by the way, I also do this other stuff, and you get all the business, right? So what happens is when you think about your target market, and like I said, mine's seniors, maybe yours is business owners, maybe it's younger people, whatever it is, new home buyers, for example, mortgage protection insurance, whatever that is, decide on that, figure out what that is, and make that a priority and say, okay, this group of people, what kind of products and services do they buy, not only from me, but from other people? And how can I capitalize on that? If I don't do it, maybe I need to set up a relationship with a PNC guy and I do life insurance. Or maybe you're a PNC guy and you need a separate relationship with someone who does financial planning, for example. There's a lot of different ways you can go after people that are in that same demographic with different messages. Okay? Now that you understand that your market that you're going after and the products that those different that demographic will buy from different people, what I do is I set up what's called an ecosystem. Now, an ecosystem could also include referrals from like PNC agents and stuff like that. But let me talk about more specifically with sales funnels, since this is what this video is about. Let's use the senior market as an example, because it's really easy for me to talk about that. So, as I said before, I know that they're going to buy a med sup, a dental plan, a vision plan, a drug plan, life insurance, all this stuff, right? So there's some that are easier to advertise than others. So I picked the kind of the low-hanging fruit, and I'll push a different message in front of the same demographic maybe 5 different times. Said another way, I know that if I'm advertising in Oklahoma, there's only so many people turning 65 in Oklahoma every month. And they may not all be interested in a Medicare supplement plan. Or at least for me, maybe they've already bought one. But they may be interested in a dental plan or a life insurance plan or a cancer plan, for example. So that same person, so I have my group of people, seniors, and I'm pushing my ad, and this same person may have seen a dental ad. Nope, didn't click on it. Vision ad. Nope, didn't click on that. Life insurance ad. No, not really interested in life insurance. Med sup. Yeah, I'm turning 65. I need a med sup. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So I've got the group down, and I'm pushing multiple ads for different products that they're buying from somebody, might as well be me, in front of that person over and over and over again. And I create this ecosystem because I know that they're buying these products. I know they're buying it from somebody. And so I don't care if they come in on a dental, right? I don't care if they come in on med sup. I don't care if they come in on life. It doesn't really matter to me. The point is that it's an opportunity for a client. It's an opportunity to talk to them about my other products and services that I have, and see if they are interested in those. And some of them aren't. Some of them just want to buy that product, and that's fine. But the worst of that case is going to happen is maybe you sell that product, right? So, when you're wanting to work from home and you're wanting to generate leads and do all these things, have a process in place for everything. Have a process for generating leads. YouTube ad, Facebook ad, goes to a sales funnel. The sales funnel has an intro video and introduces you as the expert. You call them, right? And then you go through that process, right, of quoting and everything like that. So line all that out, and then as you're lining that out, figure out what products fit that demographic and have a process for each one, have a sales funnel for each one. And just think of it like this. Can you imagine that if you had 4 or 5 different sales funnels for the same target demographic, that you wouldn't do a lot of business? I mean, you're going to do a ton of business doing it that way. So just think about that. If you want us to build sales funnels for you, if you want us to build marketing campaigns for you, we will. I'm an agent just like you. You don't have to put your contracts with us or anything like that. And I'd love to help you. Call me. My number is 844-J-PEAK, or you can click the link below, and we'll get together soon. Thanks so much, and man, I look forward to talking to you. Talk to you later. Bye.